Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are picking up where we left off. The last update on my progress video I did, we were not able to finish the job to open up the gateway to Cosmodrome. So here we are. Gonna take a second stab at it. I've restarted the job. I've used the bridge layer to make a bridge across the soft ice. So maybe that'll be a little easier. Let's go use that bridge. We're going to run out. We're going to go across the ice, across this ice, run up the edge of the ice to where I can cross the bridge and reload this. Reload the 10 spots worth of crap. I have to approach this bridge straight on. You can't come up to it from the side and expect to turn onto it. You have to make a straight approach or the bridge pieces, the individual pieces will slide. I never counted how many I had to put on here. I know I had to waste about 8 pieces at $4,500 a piece because the bridge layer slid off into the ice and tipped over on its side. And then another time, I was trying to pick back up a bridge piece that I had temporarily laid just out of the way, and when I hooked back up to it, the game started doing its flipping through the air thing. While the truck was in midair, flipping round and round and round, I had to use the functions menu to first detach the bridge section and then recover the truck to the garage. And then later, the bridge section was still stuck up in the air, had to get close enough to it to delete it. Tell you, this bridge has been about... Oh, I see it's crooked again. This bridge has been a pain in my ass. I just had it straight. The only thing I drove across it was the Kraz Chabors, and now I see it's got a crooked spot in it. Well, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and see now it's fucking all up because only one set of wheels is on it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces across here. And look at that. All that hours and hours of work down the shitter the first time I try to use it. You can slide them back in place if you hit them from the edge, but to pick it up and set it back on top, forget it. All right, well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Can't even use it one fucking time after spending like 4 hours prepping it. The only thing I got to drive across the whole length of it was the Kraschabors, which is now up there near where we're going, underneath that M747 that didn't have a power unit. Well, now it does. What a load of crap. Dude needs to improve those. Needs to make it so when you lay one on top of the other, that they hinge together somehow. So when you drive onto them, they don't spread apart, go in different directions. That's, because one bridge section wasn't quite even with the other. The whole thing, because one bridge section wasn't right, 4 or 5 bridge sections get fucked up. Now, if you're only laying down one section over a small gap, it works fine. If you need to cover a larger area like that, it doesn't work. Well, it did work for one crossing. Second attempt at crossing it, 4 sections get all fucked up. Now, because I had to restart this job, there probably isn't enough supplies left. But I need 2 metal beams, and there's 4 left. Four wooden planks. And 4 service spare parts, which are over here. Ah, you. I should warn you, I'm not in a very good mood. Service spare parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got all 12 spots. 12 spaces used up again. Second time. don't know, I wasn't in a bad mood until I tried to use the bridge. But not just that, but I hurt from work and my body hurts. I brought home some food from work so I wouldn't have to cook. And it was, oh, I don't know. Imagine food that wasn't all that great to begin with. After it's been sitting under the heat lamps for several hours. You know, at the end of the night, I've got my pick of whatever's still out there to bring home, but your pick of whatever's still out there, nothing's a great choice. Whoa. I'll see if you can, nope. If you can keep your wheels on it, but you gotta be very, very precise. See, it's just shoving it over as it tries to climb over that ridge on the edge. These things would work better without that ridge. And the rest of it is pretty much worthless. I got some use out of it. But you see how the pieces shift to the side as you go across them. Because the wheels on the truck are wider than the bridge sections. You've got that ridge there. It gets up on top of the ridge and it wants to drop off to the outside. Okay, here we are again. Now this part worked the first time around, but I couldn't restart the job without doing the whole thing over. Stage completed. Same thing it told me the last time. I'm going to back this up out of the way. Shut it off and go find the grass chabors. And go get the trailer that I had up here last time. I mean, this is kind of a crucial thing that you can open the gateway. If this job continues to not function right, there's no way I can get to the next map. I was trying to drink my water and started coughing, so I just muted the mic. Well, away we go. Can't say that I hooked up to it prematurely or anything like that. It was already associated with the job before I hooked to it. Last time I knew what trailer I would need, so I just went and hooked up to it. And then once it was time to pull it down, I took it down there. Shouldn't have made a shit bit of difference. Wasn't anything I did to make the job not work, I guess is what I'm saying. But sometimes when you've had a job activated for a while, it won't work unless you restart it. And I don't know why, it's just hit or miss. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just SnowRunner bullshit. That goes down along the water. It's just a bug. Whatever. Bug, glitch, fucked up, whatever you want to call it. There's the trailer for Bottoms Up. I don't remember it laying on its side before, but I guess that's why they call it Bottoms Up. You need a low saddle to pull that one. It's actually an easy job. You have to get down there with a low saddle. Well, what do you know? I guess the second time was the charm. Now, in order to do orbital velocity, you have to do electric atmosphere. So electric atmosphere is 3 metal beams and an oversized cargo, which apparently comes from Cosmodrome. Looks like it's sending me to Cosmodrome for that. And I don't have a trailer on. There is a trailer up here. Which will only hold 2 metal beams. Unless I just carry the third on the crane. Yeah, let's do that. Let's back up this. Let's see. Let's return this Kraz Chabors to the garage. Put it right next to the bridge layer. Only this truck is useful. And then we'll take it out. And just leave it over here for now. Jump into this one. I need 3 metal beam. I'm not sure if there's even 3 left here. I know I was just up here getting metal beams, but that doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean I know how many's left. There's 2 left. Isn't that wonderful? And I would imagine that counts the one on the loading platform. I don't think this side has any metal beams. No, but it has metal rolls to make metal beams. Why did it do that? Because I had it on loading platform. And then back. To get the third one. You know, I bet I could get 3 there. 2 auto loading, 1 manual loading. I'm probably doing this trip for nothing. I don't know. But I do know that of the beams that I made earlier, I had one left, and I took it off the trailer and set it kind of half in, half out of the manual loading area to get rid of it. So on second thought, there probably is 3 there. But doesn't matter if I've changed my mind to go a different direction or do something different. That 6-pot that I kept driving by would come in handy now, but was that even in this region, or was that in the custom scenario? That was the custom scenario. Never mind. In my custom scenario, I have a 6-pot sitting on the side of the road with no truck under it. I was thinking that would come in handy now, but that's a different region. Okay. I guess I forgot that you couldn't drive around this one. But I guess technically you still can. Open storehouse. Let's see. Right trigger, unload, trigger, craft, trigger, load, close. Let's go back to where we started out. And all my water's gone now. Ah, you. I'm just tired and sore and don't have a lot of patience for this right now. But if I don't make a video, I'm trying to scratch my back. If I don't make a video now, there won't be anything for tomorrow, because it takes most of a day to get something up on YouTube. I mean, you know, like an hour episode. Of course, the shorter the episode, less time it takes to upload it. I've used this front bumper for this purpose before. I need to stretch it out a little bit and center up the crane right over the hood scoop there. And then straighten this out. Bring that in and drop this down. I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. And I'll go back into the crane and lift it up. Bring it back against the grill. Drop the boom down as much as I can, and then bring the rope up as much as I can. And now it's just more or less resting between the flat top of the bumper and the winch cable, or the winch cable on the crane. So now we just escape the crane, take the brake off, and we're good to go. I usually do this with single spot items, then they're roughly about the same width as the cab. But I'll be right back. I'm back. Didn't have any more cold water in the fridge, but I got some cold dyed sweet tea. Ah, that's delicious. All right. It's not gonna stay there. For all the great intentions, sitting it on the bumper and everything, it's not gonna stay there. That's better. I needed to scroll out. That's why I couldn't get my view just the way I like it. Now let's see. I think for where I'm going, I can bypass running up the ice. I can come down this road, cut over right through here, and then I'm on the road to go to the power plant. And then we go through the gateway to see if I can get an oversized container somewhere on the other side. I might have to develop that map a little before I can. Look at that stupid thing sitting long ways. There we go. Before I can get an oversized container off of it. This is a place where you could utilize one of those bridge sections to skip the gap in the crossing there. Might make it more smooth, but then again, as soon as you try to use it, it'll probably slip and fall into the canyon. Without something to hold those in place, I don't know that they have a lot of uses. Got to swing it around and pack it. Now let's go back to cargo management. And there's the third one without making a second trip up to the warehouse. All right, now an oversized cargo. Now we'll go down and across the river. Actually, to cross the river from here, I can go straight over the hill. And I did a different bridge section that's closer to this end. Should be able to see it down there from here. Okay. Yeah, it's right in front of us. Now this is where they come in handy. one section to cross a piece of river that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to cross. I was just trying to swing around to get a look at it, and I got some soft stuff. All right, here we go. Now there's the other thing that's all laying in pieces. See, a bunch of sections trying to put them together doesn't work. But one section by itself is perfectly fine. Who left the damn truck there? I wonder. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Someone's texting me. I don't care. Right off the bat, let's try to figure out where we can get an oversized cargo at town storage. Okay. That means going down this road that comes out down here and goes across like this. And that's about as far south as you can go on this map. So why wouldn't it be there? I think the road for that is back here. No, apparently not. I must be thinking about something else. And this is the spot coming up is where I thought I could use another bridge section as opposed to doing the job to fix this. Just lay a bridge section across it. Oh, how about some all-wheel drive? See the damn... I'd like to take a hacksaw and cut them damn anchors off. You can't make them retract any further. Could maybe get them higher off the ground, but I doubt it. It's hitting the log on the ground and not letting me move forward because it's clipping through it. This is the piece of crap road I'm looking for. Until you clear the other direction, you have to use this piece of crap. I think we were supposed to go down around the corner, but this thing doesn't much care if you're on the road or not. I know there's a watchtower up here somewhere. I don't care. I'm not working on this map yet. I'm just going to get an oversized container. I don't need the map open to know where I'm going. One thing about playing the same set of maps 3 times over, or the same region 3 times over, is that you're familiar with it. Mateo Point. And then back down the other side. Trailers flying from one side to the other. Now getting back up this part is a real bitch. As the corners are sharp, the trail's not even wide enough to get your wheels through. But there are winch points. punted that thing clear over into the corner. Ah, for fuck's sake. Goddamn bullshit defaults to manual loading in between each use. I'm already over an hour. I'm not wasting 1 minute on picking up those jobs. When this is done, I'm not getting out of bed except to go piss or get something else to drink. Oh, I gotta remember to sit up straight. I find myself leaning forward with my elbows on the table because it's just hard to sit up right. But then my back starts really hurting because I'm not sitting up right. Gotta remember to lean back. If I played with this for a couple of hours, I could maybe get it to go up there without using a winch rope. But screw that. This has got a good winch on it. Utilize it. I know it's got a good winch on it. Because I set up the winch parameters. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Oh, that happened very quickly. It was leaning a little, and then poof. Oh, give it a rest with the frickin' camera bug. This is why I use the crash tabors for jobs. If I was in a Kenny, could I get out the crane, the little loading crane, and put this container back on the trailer? Not sitting up here in this rock crevice. Maybe on flat ground where I had room to jackknife it. Whoops. I wanted Q, not A. I want to bring it up a little. Get it past that. It is going to be a bitch on this hill. Every time I stop trying to turn it, it's going to want to spin back around again. It is not going to pack like that. And now I can't rotate it. Come on. Stay. Stay, puppy. Still not gonna pack. But it's not gonna pack until I get it off this effing hill. So, what about doing something like that? No, that's not the container. It's a dang tree. That's on the trailer. There's nothing on the container that's gonna do shit for me. Okay, well, let's go back into the crane. Okay. Now let's bring this down, over, bring up some slack. And then back out of it. But of course now I can't use the winch rope to climb the hill. Maybe I won't need to. Come on, baby. Show 'em you're the best. Ah, come on. There we go. When I get up to Mateo Point, I can stop and fix the cargo correctly. Maybe this will be level and straight enough. See, it's not even on the trailer anymore. But I think this is a good spot to get it back on the trailer. Okay. Around, rotate, drop it down a little so it doesn't hit the boom. Might have to raise the boom to get and then drop the rope more. Looks like it's leaning one way, so bring it over a little more. Over a little more. Set it down and see if it'll pack this time. And away we go. Mateo Point should be halfway up, or right over the hill, which should be about halfway. Halfway back to the gate, that is. Now my phone's ringing. Well, whoever it is gonna have to wait till I'm done. Last hard spot. There we go. Got about halfway across before I get into the muck. Next episode, I should be able to do orbital velocity, which is gathering all the the three pieces of rocket to make the assembly. And then, of course, I'll have to bring up the trailer, unless I can just, I mean, I have that trailer in my inventory. Maybe I can just buy it and drive it up there instead of spending an hour going to get the one that the game gives you. If I could just buy the rocket trailer at the trailer store, it would cut a hell of a lot of time off of that job. I know I can buy it, that's not the question. Can I actually use it in that manner? Or is the game gonna force me to use the one that they want me to use? Well, let's go back across. I'm gonna grab my phone and see what's going on. I'm back. It was my boy trying to get a hold of me. And what else? Nothing I need to pay attention to right now. Go back across the bridge, up the hill, and I can finally end this episode nearly an hour and a half in. I should have just left it with getting the gateway open, but that was only like, I don't know, half hour in or something. I think it was only 18 minutes in. Works just fine when it's only one piece. Nope, actually, I can come right over here. There we go. And that, folks, is all she wrote. Thanks for watching. See you next time.